What's up, guys? Start dripping down. Hello, hello. Restart the game real quick. Countdown timer is fake. Well, it's always set to 10 minutes every time, but I was ready faster than usual today. No mic sound. Hello, test test. Should be on. Maybe somebody else can confirm. In my OBS, it's moving, so it should be on. All right, that's good. That's good. All right, more experimenting today with openers. So, yeah, we need to find a way to solve the early game 6k today. Possibly. Possibly. No more AV2? Probably not. Probably not. I was mostly just, having some fun with AV2 while I was waiting for the StarCraft 2 patch. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle for me to play that game because of the lack of drag scroll. Like, not being able to move your camera properly with the drag scroll makes it very hard for me to play that game. There's like 3 games I've played a decent amount of. Obviously, StarCraft is like by far the number 1. But then I played a decent amount of AV4 and a decent amount of Dota 2. And in all 3 games you have drag scroll. Which works flawlessly. Not having that is tricky. Alright, CVZ. Let's keep... I want to keep trying to just play like a standard hatch first opener, just to see if we can defend or not. Seems like my camera has checked out again. Yeah. Okay, I know the camera is frozen, guys, but I can't really fix it right now. Maybe I can soon. Give me a second. Let's see if we can fix it now. Wait, activate. If that did it. No, we'll have to do without it. Quick fish. That game is a bit hard on the eyes for you. You mean StarCraft 2? should be doing gas before pool here. Long time no see. I've been streaming a decent amount the last couple of weeks, but yeah, I was away for like a month or so. Slightly faster hatchery than us. I want to try playing like a roach opener here, blue base roach opener. If we can do that. Not sure how we wall this natural. I guess. No clue. Skip induct here? No, I don't think we can. It's the bad part about the two base openers. Maybe just playing like straight up gas, this is okay. Past lair, he might be going in Mura. My roach speed should be faster here. He's just going Mura, we're in a bit of trouble, I think. No. This is not good. This is not good. TVC in this patch is not looking very fun.
새로운 여왕 준비됨. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있어. 완료. 군단이 진화했음. 변이 완료. 병력이 공격받고 있음. 유전자 변형됨. 군단 변경. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 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 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Okay. Should be able to end the game here. It's a bit greedy to move out without the Hydras.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Yeah. This is the main reason I don't really like 2-base openers too much. Because if one guy just does Muta, and you don't, it's really tricky. Also going for the third edge here is probably a mistake. Rather than just going for the natural. What's up, Matt? Wounded. Tell me we're getting a hatchery now? I'm not really sure yet. In CVC, I'm still just doing 16 hatch, 18 gas, 17 pool. Until I don't want to see, you know, is it possible to defend stuff with that? Or not? Well, queens were supposed to be 150, but it's still 175. I think that was intentional. But in the last patch, or like the last update when they pushed it live. I'm doing good, doing good. I'm still trying to figure out this new patch. It feels very weird. Like, the early game feels extremely bad, but the mid game and late game feels so much better for Zerg. Like, the larva change is kind of crazy. It feels like it's just about being able to figure out the early game, really. But yeah, it's harder to deal with aggressive stuff, I think, in general. Because having the queen count you need is quite difficult. Alright, nice, CVT. But yeah, it does feel like you have to open pool first in CVT at least. I've been wanting to mess around with some roach and openers as well. Just to see. Okay, X-Factor trick. I don't think you... I mean, I think you have to make this X-Factor trick, right? Otherwise you float 3 larva. But even if you don't, I think it's probably still worth it just to get this drone out faster. Yeah, you would float 3 larva otherwise. Let's see. Not sure if making that drone is correct. Thing is, like, I have to make a queener, otherwise we get bullied by the Reaper. Yeah, let's try this. Try some stuff. 15-17? You mean 15 hatch, 17 pool? I think it's just too hard to deal with the first Reaper, to be honest. The first Reaper comes so fast, especially if they do like something like 11 racks or like proxy racks, whatever. I think I actually cancelled this. Probably going to try to counterattack here. So I'm leaving one roach at home.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Holy shit, Ripped actually slapping me here.
새로운 여왕 준비됨. 점막 조명이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Okay. This feels like this should be a good position for us. I feel like I don't really need the Ling speed here, but you already have it, so might as well. The scary part now is if he's doing some like weird air switch here.
새로운 여왕 준비됨. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Looks like he's just going mech though. You just always have larva. Like there's no situation where you don't have larva. Kinda nuts.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 진화했음.
Should have saved that energy. But it's still just a 3-base Terran here, so it doesn't really matter too much. Honestly, I think Ultras might really have a place in this matchup now versus Mech. As long as we're not making ghosts, of course. Ouch. It's hard on this map. It's so choked up. Being very inefficient here. Should probably make corruptors now, actually.
진화 완료. 변이 완료.
Oh. Never cancel that Evo.
광물지대. 진화했음.
No, I don't want that. I don't want more raptors here, really.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Oh, what? I just lost my money. Actually be in trouble here. You know. Work counts kind of sucks, actually.
광맥 소진됨.
Yeah, I think this was just a map thing, right? Maybe I should be attacking from this angle, actually. This angle kind of looks a lot better than this angle. You saw solo do 6 things? Well, yeah, but the problem is just like, you need to make 6 things just to defend like the basic macro opener, right? But then what if they're doing like 11 racks or proxy racks Reaper or something like that, right? Then you're opening hatch first. But maybe it's fine. Maybe the larva is just good enough that it doesn't matter. Yeah, this might be a veto for me in the future. I don't know, I don't hate the map, but it's just too many rocks. It's too choky. It's hard to fight. Like if they had this map, like with this layout in the middle and everything, with all the like paths and all the side blockers, it could be a cool map if it wasn't for the fact that there's this like rock, 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 rock. I realized the map is called Black Rock, but it's still. Yeah. How did we look like after the early game here? I feel like the situation should have been pretty good for us, but his triple CC Terran, so maybe it wasn't that good for us. Let's go again. But yeah, if they're not making ghosts with the new Shroud cast range, I think Ultra Infestor is quite good even versus mech. Taking the right side and playing for late game. Yeah, maybe. Playing for late game in this patch though is scary, I think, no? With the new ghost. Yeah, no, it's crazy for sure. I've played like 15 games, maybe 10 games. 10 games maybe, since the patch came out. And I still feel like I have very little clue of how to play the early game. It's gonna take a while. New patch that adds variety, yeah, sure. Sure. Right, CVZ. I don't know. I think people who think that Legacy of the Void was a mistake haven't actually played it. Or they didn't actually play through Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm. Well, the reason that people have like nostalgic memories of Heart of the Swarm and Legacy of the Void or Wings of Liberty is because the game was completely new, and we played Wings of Liberty for like 2.5 years, and Heart of the Swarm for like another 2.5 years, and now we've played Legacy of the Void for, what is it, 11 years, right? I'm not sure what I'm doing here. So it's like the games were not discovered at all, like, and the game already felt stale because they were so slow and there was how the economy worked. Legacy was a massive improvement to StarCraft 2. Then maybe they didn't do the best patches throughout the history of Legacy of the Void. Like the Swarm Host and Nidus patches and the Void Ray patches and all that stuff. Okay. But this is a very early pull. This is like a 10 pull or a 9 pull. My pull is very late here. I think what we do is we give up the hatchery. Problem is if we do that, then he's doing something more aggressive than just... Yeah, he doesn't have a... this is problematic. For sure. Yeah, he's already morphing banelings too. Yeah. Yeah, you can't play hatch first like this, for sure not. I'm just completely dead here. Completely dead. Yeah. Yeah, there's just no way to play hatch first like this. In CVZ. Maybe we can cook up like a fast hatch, fast pool, gasless build. Drone Scout is meta, really? Wouldn't you just... I feel like I would just rather play pool first, no? Than Drone Scout. Pix meta. Yeah. Koreans were doing proxy and cheese into Macroons before the 12 workers patch. No, that's not how it worked. That stuff was always gonna fall out of fashion. But, like I just said, part of the Swarm Wings of Liberty was out for 2.5 years. And towards the end of Heart of the Swarm, they were not. I cancel. Second hatch and place like second colony, I win, okay. I'll keep that in mind for next time, dude. Should definitely do it. Extract the trick here. Maybe like a 14 hatch. CVC again, yeah. CVC versus the same guy. We're a little bit late here. We're gonna briefly float. Larva. No, they did full worker start because there was extremely little variety. And with 6 worker starts, this means that like you were just looking at the same scenario over and over again every early game, which sucks to both watch and play. Let's see if this is better. Not sure it is, but we have to keep testing, see what we can get away with. This looks like an even earlier pull than last time. Maybe we can actually pull workers here though. Clearly. My thing is so far away and I still have to make an overlord, I guess. Yeah, this is a problem, you could say. Yeah, I don't really have an answer to this.
완성 성공.
Hello, Queen, attack? What? What's that? I mean, this was not supposed to work. Like, if he just morphed his banelings properly further away, this was never supposed to work. What a game. Yeah. Maybe we just play... How close was the second Bane? Not very close, I think. Maybe we just play pool first, right? It wasn't that close. But, like, if he's just, like, morphs his first banelings further away, instead of here, the game is pretty over. Yeah, maybe pull first in CVC. Man, I want to play some, like, CVP and CVT. I feel like CVC is the matchup I'm least interested to figure out. But let's run it. Okay, this map looks interesting. Maybe pull first. Question is, does that actually... Can we even defend even with pull first? I wonder. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Mireto. Like... There's not been a patch that killed the game. If any patch killed the game, it was the Void Ray patch. But even that patch was not bad enough to do that. Well, I have no idea how the website works. I'm sure there's like some information on it if you go in there. It's not my website, I'm just using the services. So the problem now is if I don't float larva, I will still be in trouble versus any aggressive builds here. What do we do here? Spine, I guess? Maybe here? I don't know, this is still very sketch. We have to do like a double extractor tick or something, I don't know. This is all extremely sus.
새로운 여왕 준비됨. 도시가 직접 공격받고 있어.
Ah, this was bad.
받아들일 수 없는 명령임.
Okay, I need a plan here of like what to do. Can I just like cancel the natural? I don't think I can, right? So I see this. I start cancel Queen Overlord. 12 worker patch killed the game because tournaments were over and all Koreans left for Brood War. This is the most out of touch take I think I've ever heard. And I've heard some pretty out of touch takes when it comes to StarCraft 2. Like, StarCraft 2 esports was doing extremely good for a long time after Legacy of the Void release. The main reason the Koreans left was because of the match fixing scandals. And that StarCraft 2 was not. StarCraft 2 was never popular in Korea compared to Brood War. It had nothing to do with Legacy of the Void. StarCraft 2 was never popular in Korea compared to Brood War. Like, it had absolutely zero to do with Legacy of the Void. If you were to like blame, let's say, WCS for it, then we could have a discussion about it. But I think even that is incorrect. But like Legacy of the Void had zero to do with the Koreans going back to Brood War. What's up, Mark? Left because of Cyril? I mean, the people who were playing, like the guys who went back to Brood War went back to Brood War pretty early, right? And most of the other Koreans are still playing to this day. Those who retired are mostly people who went to the military. Like, is there any Korean that didn't go to the military that has retired in like the last 6 years? Even like 7 years? I don't think that's the case. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about when you're saying that Legacy of the Void killed the game because Koreans left because there was no tournaments. It's just completely inaccurate. What's up, Vettel? But yeah, I wonder here if I see the links, cancel hatch, Queen Spine. Is that fine? Question is, how do I retake my natural versus Spain links? That is the question. Obviously, his economy is complete garbage. So maybe it's fine. Maybe I can just put a tumor. This rabbit might be kind of tricky though, because the natural is so far away. Feels terrible if your guess is low. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, Matt. What if I play with gas though? Like, what if I do like pool gas hatch? And then just cancel the hatch if I see this. It's the 12 workers start that kill the game. It's all over the forums. Which forums? The Battle.net forums? I'm not really sure what you're on about, mate. $16 hatch? No, but this was pool first. Matt, this is pool first. I think like with 16 hatch 70 pull 70 gas, you can't really defend, can you? Sixteen pull 17 hatch 17 gas. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that being okay. So you're getting balanced over put space and Legacy the Void that killed the game, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's some spicy takes. For sure. Oh, really, Mark? What dates? What dates? I'm going to Europe in September for 2 weeks. So hopefully we don't miss each other. September, November. Oh, nice, yeah. Then I'll definitely see you. I'm going to Europe. I think it's like September 4th to September 17th. And then I'm coming back to Korea again. Nice. What are you gonna do, Mark? Just vacation? Or are you, do you have some secret plans? Vacation, make some videos? Nice. Where am I originally from? I'm from Sweden, originally. Cheeky Korea arc, nice. Nice Assault 2v2, nice. Yeah, I mean, you're probably still gonna be playing EU Ladder, most likely, but with the VPN, it's actually like pretty nice. The problem is just the time difference. That's the main issue with playing StarCraft 2 in Korea. It's just you need to be a waste man basically to be able to play. Yeah, yeah. Like the Koreans, a lot of the Koreans like start playing at like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. KST. And then they play throughout the night. But yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, let's try here. How much is 6-1 in centimeters? It's like 195, 190, 186. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean it's still above average, but yeah, you'll find a lot of people that's around that height or taller. Okay, so I'm doing this, and then I'm gonna see the links in like 5 seconds. And what do? We just cancel the hatchery? I mean, surely we cancel the hatchery, right? Because what are we gonna do otherwise?
게임을 일시정지하고
Like right now we see the links on our first overlord. We have a pool finished with no money to make a queen. And we also need to make an overlord. And no larva. So it's like, there's just like no way we're ever defending this natural, right? Oh yeah, yeah, I'll remove them. My camera broke. We'll do like that. And that should fix it. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, this doesn't feel good either, huh? But at least we have a gas. We can cancel the natural, make a queen, make a spine. Get a Bailing Nest, I guess, and just try to like retake our natural with Banelings. I guess that is the play. But then it's like, what if he's doing a gasless build, right? What if he's not, like, what if he is not going gas and he's just doing like a 9 pool or something? Are we still ahead then? If we cancel our natural and make a spine? I don't think so. So cancel, boom, boom, boom. It's gonna start the queen. Okay, there we go. Okay. Like, I'm not gonna even have a single Zergling when the links show up. Like, the links show up like right now. I don't have a queen, I don't have a Zergling. Like, probably like around now they show up. Like, he's gonna have Banelings popping as my queen pops, basically. And even if he's not doing that, like, if he's doing something else. Do we do this? Do we do link speed? Or do we do Banelings? Yeah, but I still don't think you can actually defend their natural with that. I'm trying to figure out if I need to... what the best solution is here to dealing with that. Probably doing this. We still have a lot of larva actually, even though we're one basing. It doesn't feel as bad. The problem is just like, how fast can we re-secure our natural, right? Maybe we'll try this. We'll try this. Oh. What's up, beauty? How's against me so far? We've just played a bunch of CVCs mostly. Trying to figure out how to play the game. Okay, so I'm just gonna try playing like a normal hatch first opener this game versus Protoss, even though I think it's probably not the best. I think it's very difficult to deal with the first two adepts if you play like this, but I want to see what it looks like. It's one of those things where, like, you know it's a mistake, but I still want to see what it looks like when it happens. Okay, so how early do I need to send this guy? Yeah, I think with this, how do we just do this? Because defending double adept with your hatchery split this patch is extremely difficult. Obviously my economy sucks though. Say what? Holy shit, I haven't even started a cybercore yet. Locked system. Right. Map is bugged? How is it bugged? Island is too close, yeah. More CVC. But that's good, because now we can try to apply what we just learned. Okay. A little bit late to pull here. Can probably just rally this drone to the natural, I think, and that should be fine. Yeah, that seems alright. Problem on this map, I guess, is the links could potentially take another path. Okay, so we cancel. Make this, make that.
여왕색 받아들일 수 없는 명령임. 새로운 여왕 준비됨.
So most likely he's just gonna try to bust our natural here, right? All of these links he has. Be my guess. Maybe not. It's not, I think we're just ahead, right? Two queens already. That's a bad tumor.
있음. 공격받고 있음.
Okay, so what was the situation here after the early game? This was very weird. This was a very early pull, right? It wasn't even that early, 10 pull. So I think the main reason we end up ahead here is because his opening is kind of inefficient. Like, he goes queen before natural, which is super bad if you're not all-inning. Like, super bad. So he could have already had a hatchery on the way, and we should probably be very far behind here, I think. Maybe we can't cancel the natural like this. We also can't defend it, which is also problematic. It's like we're going pool first, and when we see the links, we have 0 larva. We could, in theory, hold this. No, we can't even use the larva because we supply. We have to make an overlord. I just don't see how we ever hold a natural. I mean, versus this we can, I guess. But if he's doing the bailing variation and we try to hold the natural, then we're kind of cooked, aren't we? I think this should have been a loss. I feel like all these games, I feel like I should have been very far behind. Then we somehow end up not behind because he made a queen before the natural and then he made a bunch of more links here. The one way did work? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's tricky, guys. It's tricky. Yeah, like we definitely should have been behind, right? I mean, the main thing that complicates things is the fact that you have to make an overlord, even though you see the links coming, right? And that's the biggest difference with the 12 worker start. Is that, like, when you see links coming, you just don't make an overlord, and you have more larva and more money to defend with. But here you have to make the overlord, which just makes defending so awkward. 15 pool? Yeah, maybe. But what if they go hatch first then? Like, then you're just kind of cooked, aren't you? Maybe Mixo was right. What the drone scouting. Just feels so bad to have to do though. What's this idea? I mean, he's the one who brought it up here, right? Or was it you, Matt? It was Mixer, right? I'm not crazy. I don't have anything to do with this, yeah. Your hands are clean. Oh, my overalls. I was like, why don't I have vision over there yet? Where's the sellout at least? That's good. Now, our links are on the map though, which is bad. This game got very complicated by the fact that we accidentally sent our overlord back.
새로운 여왕 준비됨. 진화 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Disaster.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Yeah, not sure about this position right now.
준비됨. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 생성 성공. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 공격받고 있음.
Okay.
유전자 변형됨.
Bad time to be supply blocked.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
A lot of gateways.
공격받고 있음.
Oh fuck. That was very bad. He actually has a lot of shit.
군단이 진화했음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Gee. Yeah, the Oracle here kind of messes up quite badly. Curious to see what this was, because like I accidentally sent this overload back for some reason, so I just had no vision of here for the longest time. Because if the overload is here right now and I see the Zealot and I see the Chrono Boost, like we just send the links back home right now and we're fine. I think just forcing the Zealot is already good for us. Through all the cells at the bottom. He was trying to do a run by to the bottom. Because he wanted to like move out over here at the same time. But we just kinda caught them, like fortunately. He didn't send those zealots out to fight my army, right? He was trying to sneak them around the bottom. But we caught them. So we got a little bit lucky there. No, like 3 to 5 zealots don't do much. You want like a full warp in basically. They're way harder to clean up if that happens. But he was just kind of doing it blindly, so yeah. Yeah. Losing these links was bad. Because if I keep my life, I can probably stop this base from going up. It's also like, if he thinks I'm doing Hydroling Bane here, for example, you don't really want the zealots in the army. You would prefer to just have them counterattacking. They're way more efficient that way. Yeah. GG. I'm gonna keep trying this, see how this feels. Just try to go for the hatch first, and if we get blocked, we just go gas pool hatch. But that could also still be bad, because they can still sack the adepts, and it can be very tricky to deal with. Started playing S2 a month ago. This is very eye-opening for you. Links are pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty good for sure. Yeah, yeah. But like, how do you deal with double adept pressure if you have a split base in this patch? You just accept that it's gonna suck and you make more links? Maybe that's what you do. Maybe it's fine to make more links actually, because you have more larva, right? What's up, Meanswords? Not sure about this Overlord here. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the 16 pull doesn't really answer much in this matchup. But we'll keep trying. I mean, yeah, if Larva wasn't so broken, then for sure. Excuse me, guys. Holy shit. Ugh. Holy shit. Then yeah, I would definitely agree. 17, 17, 17. You'll have to be more specific. What are you building first? Do I not build a queen here? Build the links instead? I don't fucking know, guys. This is a very late pull too. We have to try to defend.
여왕 생성 성공.
Yeah, I think we're kinda cooked here. Yeah, the situation is just not getting better for us at all.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있습니다.
Yeah. Sack the natural, I guess. But this was so all in. No queen, no hatch. The links were so late. Kinda confused me. Why was the link so late? Can I reactively cancel the hatch right now? I definitely shouldn't try to defend it after I see no natural. This is tricky, guys. This is tricky. Just the Overlord complicates everything. Like, if you just had like 2 extra supply on the hatchery, everything is so easy. Even 1 extra supply on the hatchery, everything is so easy. But the fact that you see links coming and you still have to make an Overlord just makes everything so tricky. Yeah, yep. What if? What if? What if we do this? Does this work? Quite far though. Not sure if we can get there in time. Ah, we can't.
굴락지가 직접 공격받고 있음. 굴락지가 직접 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 새로운 진화 완료. 게임을 일시 정지함.
Can you not take the third against anymore against block? I'm not sure. Like the few games I tried it, it feels so hard because like there's just no way you can have 3 queens out in time with 2 adepts.
생성 성공.
So I'm not really sure. Like maybe it's fine because the larva is so good, right? You can just make more links. I haven't really tested that yet. It feels very tricky.
새로운 여왕 준비됨.
Well, this warp gate is only, or Stargate is only now finishing.
여왕 생성 성공. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna take a while to figure stuff out anyways, so... You won't be missing too much, I think. Like, the new larva spawn thing, like, just changes everything in terms of timings.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Oh, I wouldn't have a spore here for some reason. Thought I did. That was very greedy by me. I wasn't really greedy because I thought I had the spore, but I didn't, so...
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 새로운 여왕 준비됨. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단이 진화했음. 천막 종양이 공격받고 있음. 공격받고 있음. 보자. 별이 돼.
Oh, we took this space. Still no gases here, so we don't really need to be too urgent about anything here. Gotta make sure we don't get giga stasis or anything, and we should be alright. Back to creep here.
천막 중앙이 공격받고 있음. 공화의 지대 말라받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 광내 고갈됨. 군단이 진화했음. 광내 소진됨. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 진화 완료. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
He had a lot of shit in this game. Obviously, I think we were behind from the openings, but considering like this happened, I guess his tech is super late, but yeah, I mean, like, Zerg just gets going so much faster. Like, if you just get the drone, you just hit all your timings way faster than you used to, because you just have more larva. Like, once you're in a position where, like, you have all your bases set up, you have your inject queen set up, like, you're making units, then it's not much different from before. But like whenever you're droning, you just get your economy going so much faster than you used to. But the problem is just that you're usually playing from behind. It's just like in this patch. Yeah. And this felt kinda cool actually. Probably should have done more run-bys to punish the lack of warp gates. But he actually has a lot of stuff. A little bit too far away. Maybe I should have just clicked the Nexus, but... Yeah. Synth. Happy to play the new patch. I mean, it's fun to figure stuff out, for sure. I'm not sure if I actually think the patch is good, but yeah, it's fun to have things to test, things to figure out. Playing Hydro use the best comp. I mean, it's probably the most well-rounded comp that you can do in most situations. Not sure if it's the best comp in this patch. I think probably Ultra Infestor is the best comp versus Protoss in this patch, but you kinda need to play Lurkers first to get to that position. Did I not get invited to the AV2 tournament? No, I did not. I did not. I just played a little bit of AV2 because the PTR was super bugged and I had nothing else to do. So I was just having some fun with AV2 for a little bit. Be fine. Let's just I hold larva here or not to get the queen. Probably I hold this larva, right? Be able to afford the queen here. Then I have to hold more larva to get the overlord too. Probably make one pairlings. Maybe. Maybe. Doesn't feel great, to be honest. So probably gonna end up floating 3 larvae here, right? Almost.
새로운 여왕
Very weird Reaper timing.
여왕 생성 성공.
Yeah, maybe you need to open 2 hatch here in CBT, like 2 hatch Mutar, 2 hatch Roach. It's like, how am I ever gonna afford my queens in this situation, right?
새로운 여왕 준비됨.
Feels like you have to rely more on links for sure.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있어. 여왕 생성 성공.
Very careful.
군단 병력이 공격받고
Kinda looks like some sort of hellbat play maybe. It's a lot of depots for this early into the game.
새로운 여왕 준비됨. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 여왕 생성 공격받고 있음.
Ouch. Ouchie.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 받을 수 없는 명령임. 군단이 진화했음. 새로운 여왕. 천막 종양이 공격받고 있음. 천막 종양이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 병
Oh, I didn't have my optical set up correctly.
공격받고 있음.
That was almost very bad.
유전자 변형된 군. 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I honestly feel like playing two hatches just better in this Maybe it's not, maybe it is. Because, like, if you're playing 3 hatch, you kind of have to make a lot of queens. And making a lot of queens in this patch does not feel good.
여왕 생성.
So maybe playing 2 hatch Muta, like 2 hatch Roach, is the play. Just setting somewhere where I can set my Viper to not cancel consume when I have to move them. No. In general, obviously it depends on what your ambitions are, right? But eventually you will get to a point where F2 will hurt you a lot more than it's useful. Yeah.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Suffering from success of Lara buff, yeah. But the problem is that queens are like still kind of essential if you want to play 3 hatch. So yeah. Or I don't know, maybe it's just busted because like you get saturated so quickly anyways. Maybe we'll try playing 2 hatch Muta next CBT we get. See how that feels. Hotkeys and armies are challenging you. Yeah, so again, it really depends on your ambitions. Like, if you just want to learn the game while having fun, then don't worry about it too much. Like, you'll get it eventually. But if you want to, like, try hard, it's good to build good habits early on. And, yeah, get rid of bad habits early on. Maybe you're just over-injecting? Maybe. I mean, like, I get my 3rd queen, like, super late, right? Tips not getting supply blocked. But, like, your first 6 or 7 overlords should really be, like, mapped out supply-wise. Like, you should know in the build order when you're supposed to make the overlords. And then once you get into, like, after that, it's a good idea to make at least 1 overlord every time you inject. But since we have Lara buff now, maybe it's yeah. Maybe it's different. Okay, how do we deal with this, guys? What is the play? Versus early pools. Actually, this is not the most efficient way to do this, but I kind of changed my mind halfway, so... Maybe it's better to make the overlord before the hatchery, actually. Probably more efficient. Yeah, should definitely make the overlord before the hatchery, because now we're gonna float 3 larvae for the rest of the game. Like, we're already have 3 larvae that we can't spend, and we have no way to spend it. Seems like he's actually playing a normal, somewhat normal opener though. Right, I'm still in an overlord here.
새로운 여왕 준비됨.
Worried about Muta here. Their opening should be more efficient because they don't have any queens, but yeah, he's getting link speed. This is Muta for sure. But it's a problem. Infestation pit, I guess. Third queens.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 진화 완료. 여왕 생성 성공. 열됨. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Oh, I never made any overlords here. This is super bad. Yeah, I'm not really sure how we're gonna be able to pull this one out.
새로운 여왕 준비됨. 받아들일 수 없는 명령임. 천막 중앙이 공격받고 있음. 변이 완료. 진화 완료.
tough.
여왕 생성 성공. 군단이 진화. 군락지가 직접 공격받고 있음. 광맥 고갈됨. 군락지가 직접 공격받고 있음.
It was a bad place to build that. You could say, for sure.
광맥 고갈됨. 받아들일 수 없는 명령임. 광맥 소진.
Oh, I never rebuilt it either.
공격받고 있음.
I didn't rebuild my station pit either. This is very bad.
군락지가 직접 공격받고 있음. 군락지가 적적이 공격받고 있음. 군락지가 직접 공격받고 있음. 광물지대 말라버림. 군락지가 직접 공격받고 있음. 고갈됨. 광물지대 말라버림. 새로운 여왕 준비됨. 광맥 소진됨. 군단 병력 공격받고 있어. 군락지가 직접 공격받고 있어. 군락지가 직접 공격받고 있음. 일벌레가 공격받고 있음. 진화 완료. 점막 조각이 공격받고 있음. 광물지대. 광맥 소진됨. 받아들일 수 없는 명령이 직접 공격받고 있어.
Okay. This old lurker is stuck. But that was extremely good for us, of course.
군단 받아들일 수 없는 명령임. 받아들일 수 없는 명령임. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있어. 군락지가 직접 공격받고 있어. 공격받고 있어. 진화했어. 군단 병력이 군락지가 직접 공격받고 있어.
Where are my units, man? There are my kings. Not where they're supposed to be. We were just about to stabilize. If we just get we have to go. This is never going to work, but we don't have the economy now to actually play the game, so... Yeah, we're too far behind here. If we just got up spores here, we actually had a good chance of winning this game, I think. But yeah, now we have this too. Yeah, we can't go.
공격받고 있음. 병력이 공격받고 있어.
He just has too much. We were very close to stabilizing here after a terrible, terrible start. Like if we just could get, like if we got up spores here, then we can actually win the game. It always feels bad when you lose to a Zerg who's just F2ing around. So, what can you do? Yeah, mid this point we're just dead. But I think there was a chance here. We were like just barely about to stabilize. I had my queens in position. How do we mass lurker camping? I mean, it's just about momentum. If the camping player gets to make like mass spore, then you need to go into lurkers yourself and like play the same composition basically, but with better economy. Yeah. So I think here we are like actually kind of have a chance now if I keep my queens here. It's just I'm too broke. I'm actually too broke to play this game here. Yeah. Yeah, but just know we can actually defend this. Because we need to have like 15 spores right here to hold this base. Maybe just sacking this base we can still win actually, but... Man, I do not like CVC in this patch whatsoever. Yeah, Broodlords are useless in this matchup, unless your opponent is completely broke, but... I don't want to play CVC in this patch, guys. It's so bad. It feels so RNG. We just have to bite the bullet and play Muta ourselves, and just play Muta versus Muta. But I hate Muta versus Muta. They really did a number on CBC in this patch, for sure. It's good. It's good. But the problem is not surviving versus Muta, it's winning versus Muta, you know? You can survive versus Muta, but winning. Like, it's not the Muta in itself, it's the fact that... they get full map control, and like when they go 2-base Muta, you have to get ahead. Like before, like if you get pushed back and locked into your side of the map, the game is just over. Like there, like it was there. If I play Ling upgrades instead of playing Roaches, then we're fine. But then if he's playing Roach, then I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah, it just feels so RNG now. But maybe we just, yeah, maybe you just have to play 2 base meter every game. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, hatch first is not safe in CVZ. Like, I'm not even sure if pull first is safe, to be honest. Okay, we need to try to figure something out at least. Well, on paper, yes. The problem with it is that you still can't really defend your natural versus committed Lingbane All-ins. Because you, unless you're like floating, like unless you're holding your larva, that's the only time you could do it. But if you don't hold your larva, like if you spend your larva on drones, you still need to make an overlord. And yeah, so you have like, you can only make like 2 links, so it doesn't actually make you that safe. Well, then you're delaying the overlord even further, right? Because if you make the overlord, you don't have the larva to do that either. And to still have it out in time. And if you're doing something like Baneling-esque oriented, you still need to be able to get to a second queen and stuff. Drone scouting. Yeah, maybe drone scouting is the way. I used to think just going pull first yourself. The thing is, like, you drone scout, and then you're playing versus somebody who's playing hatch first without drone scouting. Then you're just behind. No, you have money to constantly make drones. With hatch first. Problem is just defending stuff. I can cancel this for now. That's bad for us if this dies. Very, very bad.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Yeah, we're kind of dead again.
여왕 생성 성공. 진화 완료. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Bad play by me here. Could have been able to get a lot of things done there. So we're gonna lose our third again, which is just game over. Spire. Raptors, rather.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Yeah, we're dead.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 진화 완료.
Yeah, GG. I don't want to play this matchup. Holy shit, it's such a coin flip fiesta, man. Because like versus this, if I'm doing Roach, like a Roach opener, I just straight up win. But my opening was kind of shit. Man. CBC is so bad now. Ay, ay, ay. I really dislike the RNG stuff that they've introduced, but maybe I just need to figure stuff out more. Thank you much for the 20 bits, Francis. Appreciate it. Well, I needed to hide what I was doing better. But like as soon as he goes for that like committed ling pressure, we're just very far behind. I'm not sure what I'm doing now. I'm thinking too much about the last game. Thinking too much about the last game here. Yeah, let's play 2 base Muta. 2 base Muta. Versus turn. Not sure if this gas timing is correct for this, but let's try it. I think we make the overlord here. Probably should make it after the queen, I think. Maybe not. Some would be supply blocked here. Any pillars? Is this a pillar? Looks like a pillar. Any other pillars? Kinda looks like that one is a pillar. This might be kinda close.
새로운 여왕 준비됨.
Probably saw that. Yeah, this is still the problem. The Reaper still fucks us up, you know? Because we can't bind from our natural.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Second Reaper. And then my queen did a loop-de-loop.
생성 성공.
Yeah. The early game feels so bad. Feels so bad.
군단이
Ah, no. I missed micro this so bad. This queen is not poking out either.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 정막 종양이 공격받고 있음. 점막 종양이 공격받고 있음.
Can't believe I let him do that, man.
굴락지가 직접 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
He got away with absolute murder this game. Holy shit, the units are spreading so much.
받아들일 수 없는 명령임.
I guess it's the new... Because they attack like that? I'm not sure. Felt kind of weird, for sure. I think we're behind here though.
진화 완료.
Listen, these overseers is... This has not been my game, guys.
유전자 변형된 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단이 진화했음.
Yeah, I think like pretty much anything that could go wrong this game went wrong.
공격받고 있음.
I'm not sure why my meter strike was the map either.
새로운 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
I have a good idea who this is though. This must be coffee. Surely, right? Oh my god, dude. Fucking literally everything went wrong. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Well, I didn't really want to delay the CC at all. You have to open pool first, so just kind of feels bad to open pool first and not make any links because you can't like punish them for anything. But I guess you can't punish them anyways. So. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I think Zerg is still very busted in the new patch, but the early game just feels so garbage to play in all 3 matchups. Just have no money. Yeah, this is it. I forgot about this problem as well. The overload problem. I don't have a pool. Yeah, I'm so tilted. I'm way too tilted. Holy shit. The CVCs really put me on tilt. Huh? Well, dealing with the adepts is gonna be difficult. You could say. Honestly, don't think it matters that much. I mean, it's gonna matter because we can get loose to the adepts, but in terms of economy, still so much larva. I was like, why do I have so much money? And just, yeah. I guess we just make 8lings here right away.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 여왕 생성 성공.
Well, probably best case scenario, right? Considering everything that went wrong.
새로운 여왕 준비됨. 군단이 진화했음.
Sentry.
여왕 생성 성공. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
War Prism.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
That's a Speed Prism.
점막 위에서 변태해야. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 일벌레가 공격받고 있음.
Wasn't that a Speed Prism? It was, right?
적이 일벌레 공격 중. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Must be tripping.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 병력이 공격받고 있어. 완료. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 할 수 없는 명령임. 진화 완료. 화물지대 말라버림. 군단 변이 완료.
It was second prison where I just missed this move out.
낚시가 직접 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 새로운 공격받고 있음. 천막줄 공격받고 있음. 고갈됨.
GG. I mean, I knew we had no storm. I should have just kept making banelings. For sure. Was that crazy? Did he not have a speed prism? I looked at this prism and I was like, this is such a fast prism. I mean, obviously didn't have it, but... Maybe it's like the new acceleration thingy. Oh, this is Jeshi again. Fucking Jeshi, man. What's up, Magical Cow? How's the new patch? It's exciting. It's different, but I'm not sure if it's good. Yeah, like the larva is pretty busted, but Zerg's early game is extremely garbage. So it's hard to say. I mean, the worker start is just bad, I think. I don't think it actually adds anything to the game. The game seems balanced against Zerg not getting punished for all mistakes like forgetting pool. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's... What it really does is just allows you to, like, it changes things. So you have to relearn some of the stuff, but once you've relearned it, I think it's just worse. Because it just slows the game down for really no benefit. But right now there's a lot of new build orders for Zerg specifically, but that has much more to do with the larva change than the worker start. Like if we did the larva change on 12 worker, it would also lead to a bunch of new build orders as well. Yeah, the supply change makes a big difference actually. It makes everything feels worse. Everything feels really bad. Because you just need overlords so early. Yeah, but I think the larva change is just too strong. Unless you know I need to play more, but it could just be that the Zerg's early game is so bad that the larva change can't make up for it. That's also possible. Ever center on current selection keybind? I use it. I use it to when I want to set my my camera hotkeys. Like when I want to center my camera hotkeys. So let's say like my camera hotkey is like this, and then I want to center it. I'll do like Control F, which is focus for me, and then I'll do the camera hotkey. That's the only time I use it. I wonder if it's better to just make this overlord before this throne, and just like wait to make this throne after the queen. That might be the play. Well, base camera only jumps if it's finished, you know. If the building is finished. If the building is not finished, then it doesn't work.
여왕 생성 성공. 새로운 여왕 준비됨.
This is triple Reaper opener.
새로운 여왕 준비됨. 군단이 진화했음.
Supply block here is very bad. Especially versus this opener from the turn. Going Cyclone most likely.
천막 중앙이 공격받고 있음. 천막 중앙이 공격받고 있음. 군단 여왕 생사 방식 선무.
Yeah, we can't really poke too much with the Murat here, because he has the Cyclones.
공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 진화 완료.
I have to keep making Mutas for a little bit here, just in case it doubles down on Cyclones.
유전자 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단이 진화했음.
Oh.
소진됨. 광물지대 말라버림. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 공격받고 있음. 변이 완. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 받아들일 수 없는 명령임. 진화 완료. 광맥 고갈등. 받아들일 수 없는 명령임. 광물지대 말라버림. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단이 진화했음.
Oh, this pathing.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 유전자 변형됨. 군단 변이 됨. 왕맨 소진됨. 진화 완료. 변이 완료. 점막 중량이 공격받고 있음. 군단 변화될 수 없는 명이 있음. 군단 변 변형됨. 군단 별이 됨. 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
I definitely should drop some fungals here, that's fine. Just like I said.
광물지대 말라버림. 광맥 소진됨. 광맥 고갈됨. 광물지대 말라버림. 광맥 고갈됨. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 유전자 변형됨. 군단 굴라치가 직접 공격받고 있음. 굴라치가 직접 공격받고 있음. 유전자 변형됨. 군단 별이 됨.
Oh, what is on your parasite? That's actually quite bad. Also need to make some Ravagers here, I think. Some of these Ravagers.
광물지대 말라버림. 베스핀 가늘천 변이 완료. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 베스핀 가늘천 소진됨. 군락지가 직접 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 베스핀 가늘천 고갈됨. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 광물지대 광맥 고갈됨.
This game is dragging on, huh?
공격받고 있음.
Might actually have to make Broodlords here eventually.
광맥 소진됨. 공격받고 있어. 말라버려. 군락지가 직접 공격받고 있음.
Oh, I couldn't get back in. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군락지가 직접 공격받고 있음. Oh, lost a bunch of manifestors there too. Not great.
광맥 소진됨.
What? So annoying on this map with the terrain. Feel like we just have to go Broodlord at this point.
공격받고 있음. 공격받고 있음.
Like, the thing is, he's only had 5 aces through the entire game. The most insane part, I think. Like, how do I attack anywhere here?
군락지가 직접 공격받고 있음. 일벌 있음. 공격받고 있음. 적이 일벌레 공격 중. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Okay. This is very problematic for us.
공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 일벌레가 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
I tried to fight too much this game, for sure.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 레스핀 간헐천 고갈됨. 굴락지가 직접 공격받고 있음. 공격받고 있음. 광맥 소진됨. 군단 병력이 굴락지가 직접 공격받고 있음. 광맥 소진됨. 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
Okay. I'm glad this patch has reduced turtling, by the way.
굴락지가 직접 공격받고 있음. 군단 병력이 공격 굴락지가 직접 공격받고 있음.
Nothing fucking dies, dude. Holy shit. This is so sad. Like, he can just sit on 5 bases forever because there's infinite money on them. And they never run out. Strategic diversity, by the way.
군단 병력이 공격받고 있음.
GG. I mean, I tried to end the game way too soon as well. Like, way too soon. If I just play this slower and I don't fight and just build a bank, we can't lose, but... I didn't want to get held hostage for like 40 minutes. Like, I'm already fighting way too much. And the ultras are useless. Well, I was playing Ultra Infestor, that's why I had Infestors. But normally I wouldn't make either. Like, I think I should just play Ravaging Bane. There's no reason to do anything else. But if I play that game, the game would have gone on for another 45 minutes, so... Like, he's taking his 6 space at 20th minute mark. No, like, this is not a balance issue, really. Like, I can win this game, it's just boring. It's just boring, because if I want to win it, I have to play it properly, and then I have to play a 60-minute game. But these maps are also impossible to attack on, like... There's no angles. It's like 3 chokes. Just hit on 5 bases. Yeah. I mean, we were winning this game. Like, even now I'm still winning the game. If I just play the game properly. Just stop make ultras and just make... Like, if I just played Ravaging Bane Infestor, I don't think there's any way you can actually win. I just throw away so much money into ultras this game. Because I wanted to actually play the game, not just sit there. Very boring. Very, very boring. It's not Imba, guys. It's not Imba. Please don't say it's Imba. Please don't. Maybe if he has a ghost army, then we can start talking about it. But when there's no ghost, there's like no... Yeah. Not yet, no. I don't really have timings figured out that enough. Like that enough. With Ravager Bane Ling, you want Infestor instead of Viper? No, I would just play without spellcasters usually. Maybe like 1 or 2 Vipers at most. Yeah, eventually you need Corruptors. But like, if he's going Mass Liberators, the rest of his army kinda sucks. But yeah, we kinda threw that game at the last fight. I was just feeling desperate. Because like, that was the last game of the stream and I'm actually already late. So I kinda gotta go, guys. I am late. No, it's fine. Like, you can trade decently, and you can also just take the whole map. I can talk about it more next stream. I really gotta go now though. I'm already very late. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I do enjoy the new patch, but we need to figure out something for CVZ. I feel like CVC is such a question mark for me right now. But yeah, let's raid the state. Yeah, bye guys. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.